Hello Aries, this is your May 2015 Angel Card reading with Natalia. So Aries, the first card that I drew for you was the Seven of Air Angel card. Now if you have a look at this card, then you'll see that there's unicorns and they look as though they're on a merry-go-round, so they look like they're bobbing up and down. And that's a little bit of the best way to describe you this month of May, because what you'll find is you feel as though you're having to go back over old ground, you're having to rework plans, and you're having to maybe deal with something that you thought that you dotted all the I's and you crossed all the T's. It's going to come back into your life, and that's not surprising really, because we've got Mercury retrograde, and it's the kind of planetary activity that makes us review things. But this is a good thing because it does enable you to go back, have another bite of the cherry, and actually do a better job of something that you thought, oh, I've done an awesome job on this. Well, actually you haven't really. And I know that this goes against the grain with you, Aries, because you're very much a very determined, fiery sign that likes to just push forward, and you're not detail conscious. But I think that you will, by the end of the month, will really appreciate having had the time and space to be able to do this and revisit these things. So it is all really good. The other thing is about timing, about the timing of something that you are desperately wanting to get off the ground and push forward and make happen. The timing of it's not quite right for you. So again, you're being blessed with this. This cosmic waiting room you're being held in is a really good thing for you, believe me. So let's have a look at another card that I think that you will be very pleased about. So the beginning, the middle of May sees you being held on this merry-go-round, having to go over things. But the Chariot card, which is one of the major arcana cards in this pack, which is all about the big things in life, the big things that are happening with us, it's all about movement forward. So this you will be very pleased to hear, Aries. So the Chariot is all about things getting off the ground. So after a period of stagnation, everything is ready to happen. There's a lot of self-discipline for you this month. The month of May, I'm hearing self-discipline all over the place here, Aries. But you're a sign that's very brave and bold, and the Chariot card is all about going after whatever your heart's desire is. So you'll see that these two horses that are pulling the chariot, they're almost desperate to get off the ground. You know, the wings on the driver of the chariot are up, and so he's ready to take off with them. The only caveat with this card, and little warning that I would give you, is to be careful that there are not two priorities you've got that are pulling you in different directions. You have to be very clear about what path you're going to take, what goal you're going to charge forward after, and stick to that. So if there's tempting things to the left and tempting things to the right, you need to sit down and have that patience to decide which of these lanes am I going to go in, because you can't go in both directions, because your chariot's the wheels are going to come off, and you know your horses are just going to fly off in different directions. So so that's the secret to your success this month, is this discipline, this will, and this setting your eyes on the goal, picking it and going for it. So the other thing is, this is really underpinning everything that I've spoken about already. This is the Angel Answers card, and I love to draw these because they're very specific cards. And the message on this is to be assertive, Aries. Now, you're very good at that anyway, but it's almost as though, can you see she's holding the mask in her hand? Take the mask away. Don't be afraid of speaking your truth and being very assertive about your feelings on a matter, about your inner knowing about a situation. Don't get taken for granted around it. And it's very important that you do this month, more so than any other month. So don't go all around the houses, a little bit like the unicorns and the Seven of Air card. Just spit it out, whatever's on your mind, and this will be, you know, your greatest blessing this month, and your assertiveness. And boy, you know how to be assertive. I know quite a few Aries, and you're very good at that. So you know, you're stepping into your power this month with that. Then finally, I love how all these cards tie in together, and this is a great way of wrapping your reading up for this month, Aries. I've drawn Baby's Breath, which is the flower therapy card for you. And this is all about magnifying your intention. So you'll see that Baby's Breath is a blossom where there are lots of different buds on it. So there are lots of opportunities for you, but there's only one that you need to set your sights on and you need to pour your attention and focus onto. So zoom in on that which is really significant for you. Make a decision, make a choice, stick with it, and pour your energy into that and put everything behind it, because that is your success in the month of May. And indeed, I see that being the power behind your success as we go through and the outcome for the end of 2015. So Aries, the message very strongly from your angels this month is be assertive, go over everything, make sure that you've done what you need to do, and then get ready to take off with your chariot, because there's some really great things happening for you by the end of the month. Take care, Aries, and I look forward to catching up with you very soon.